Hey Ollie, how's your Russian?
Suka, bled.
Because I'll tell you why, because we've got a MiG-27 here. Where can you go to get really close to airplanes? At an air museum, of course. Just see a big airplane. A really big airplane. Oh, got a bit of fluff in the way. That's one of my favourite aircraft. Vulcan bomber. Awesome. Touch. You've got to touch airplanes. Whenever you an air museum, you've got to touch everything. Touch airplanes, yeah?
You got to kick the bombs too.
Got to kick the bombs
right on the head here.
Who's going with bombs? Yeah, like that.
Don't let anybody find this out. And kick that nuke thing there.
Oh, there's a nuclear bomb over here as well, so we're going to kick that. We're stood underneath the Vulcan right now. This is just awesome. Oh yeah, we're going inside it. We're going in the cockpit because we're special. Ollie's here, by the way. Right, let's see what else we can see on the Vulcan lot. There's a fuel tank over here and some more bombs. Oh no. Yeah. Fuel tank. On for bomber.
Dad's gone to the toilet, so everyone add me on Snapchat. Just put your phone up to the screen and scan that right there. Okay, thanks, bye.
Let's see what the state of the engines are. I don't think there's any engines in there. Ollie's spotted a helicopter. We're going to test it out and make sure it, see if it works.
Oh shit, it's tipping backwards.
I wouldn't do that. Gloucester Meteor. Meat box. That's the nickname that they had apparently. It's a bit of a poor old state this is.
Does that helicopter fly?
Canberra. They're nice aircraft. Lovely Canberra. An Ollie.
Probably the best thing here. I'm checking the Vulcan's right behind me.
This is the engine shed. Oh, all these lovely pieces of work. Now what? A jet engine. Alright, let's have a look. Air goes in there. Gets compressed by compressor, stator, compressor, stator, compressor, stator, compressor, stator, blah, blah, blah. Centrifugal compressor, combustion chamber. Okay, air rushes into here, goes into these little holes, gets burnt in here, comes around here, turns that. There's a stator, turns that, stator, turns that. Stator's there, look. Obviously they're doing like this. Turns that, comes out the back here, etc. Now you know how a jet engine works. Here goes another one, look. Air comes in here, centrifugal compressor, okay, just squeeze in here, goes circling around here to that must be a low pressure compressor, high pressure compressor, through, there's loads of combustion chambers, okay, there's one through, goes into these holes, you've got primary, secondary, dilution, there's your fuel, flame, through these nozzles, to a stator, to a turbine, to a stator, to a turbine, out the back. Anyway, enough of that. Let's look at the rest of the engines. Early Will engine, that's what's in the meat box. Another Whittle engine. So this huge great big engine is what is in that, there's 4 of them in that big Vulcan, yeah? Ollie, go and stand next to that. Far out, dude.
I don't know how tall I am, but it's big. Okay.
Let's have a look in the intakes. You got to look in the intakes. Oh, hang on. Put some light in there. De Havilland Ghost. Watch this. Ollie, put the light in.
Are you two guys wanting to go in the Vulcan?
Yes, we are. It is an energetic rest, yes.
Right. Come and join me in my office.
Woohoo. We're going in the Vulcan.
So to prepare the aeroplane.
Yep.
So we've got to open the blinds, otherwise it's rather dark in there.
Yeah.
But normally we go up in 4s. You can ask whatever questions you like. You can take selfie pictures. Safety wise, 2 sets of ladders.
Yeah.
It's like climbing a ladder at home in that you 1 hand or 1 foot off at a time.
Yeah.
When you get on the second ladder, you lean forward because you're going into a confined space. It's not small, but it is confined.
Right.
So be careful with, when you do come down, you're coming down backwards. Everything's fine till you get to here. And then because that step is downwards,
Yeah.
people sometimes miss it.
Right.
We don't have an orthodontist on site and you have to take your teeth away in a bag, so if you've got false teeth it's not a problem.
What? Ollie, you were second.
Was I?
Yeah.
Should I come down and go?
Well, no, it doesn't matter.
It's all right.
Hello.
Ollie,
Yeah?
I'm going to grab the camera.
Oh yeah.
It's recording, so just turn around and...
Right, so if you come up 2 steps,
Yeah.
no, just a minute. This. If you stand on that platform behind you, are you filming as he comes up? Are you?
Oh yeah.
All right. So if you come up 2 steps, you have to sit in one of these 3 seats.
Okay.
You can either sit in the middle, or if you sit on the right, the young lad can sit in the
Yeah.
middle. You have to come up 2 steps onto here.
Got it on.
Climb up 2.
Climb up 2.
Right. Right, so today I am the
Come on to.
air electronics officer.
Okay. So welcome aboard. Basically a crew of 5 in the Vulcan. They could carry 2 extra. They could carry 1 chap here and 1 over this side if they were transiting between bases. And then you've just come up the ladder. They also had to go up this little ladder here and get in between the 2 ejector seats. So these are ejector seats, captain on the left, co-pilot on the right. So as long as they could get it fit in between these armrests, they were all right. So if they needed to get out in emergency, they could literally blow the canopy roof totally off. So you have an open top Vulcan going along, and then the co-pilot would invariably go before the captain. He was the last man to leave the aircraft. I'll come on to the rear crew in a moment too. That they could release that weapon up to 150 miles from the target. War were equipped with the blue steel missile, which is the big white missile that's underneath the wing of the wing of the aircraft. And that blue steel was too big to go in, but it wasn't as
Ollie, are you
wasn't as aerodynamic.
plotter navigator?
as,
No.
Yes.
You don't think that it's so restrictive
It's amazing,
for
isn't it?
5 crew to be in here?
Well, they filmed a James Bond film, Thunderball, I think it was, where they came out of the bomb bay through a door into this area here. Well, that was a load of proverbial called an artistic license, I think they call it.
I mean, of the 3, the Valiant.
Far out, dude.
Thank you very much.
Fake
All right,
Nation
my
in the
pleasure. Enjoy
Vulcan.
the rest of it.
Yes, thank you.
Don't forget the Shackleton's open. That's a
Yes.
totally different aircraft. Very interesting.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Thanks very much.
£1 catch.
Well, that was just marvellous. Going in the Shackleton now.
Flying?
Yeah.
It's got a comfy seat up.
Yeah, they must doing. It's normally £1 each to each aircraft.
I'm stuck.
Hey,
I'm stuck.
I don't know.
I don't know whether you've got oh god, face plan over this, but
considering what we've just been in, the Vulcan, which was extremely cramped, this has got like leather seats and comfy armchairs.
it was like sitting up. It was sitting on metal in the Vulcan, wasn't it? The chairs were ridiculous.
Okay, that'll be the spa then. Oh heck. Blimey. Keep going up. Ollie's trying to wreck the joint. There we are, look.
They're not worth much, are they?
Try not to break it off. Well, it's got like a big steering wheel. And a little kiddie. Oh, do not touch. Don't touch. Shh. Wicked.
This looks like someone shot the glass down here.
Oh, yeah. Down at the bombing bit, I think. Can you stand up down there?
Oh yeah.
There's not much room. Actually, there's more room in here than in the Vulcan.
Yeah, there's lots of dead flies.
What's this one called?
Shackleton.
Shackleton. Now this is no longer Vulcan.
No, we've been in Shackleton. Ollie, name that aeroplane.
Vulcan.
It's a Lancaster. Look at the bomb doors on that. The air brakes, they're the bomb doors. I was talking about the bomb doors. Just kidding. Ollie, what's that, the cockpit off?
Space shuttle.
Good lad. Ooh. Excuse me, mate. My son's a bit triggered by your gun. This is a Draken. I remember these coming over RF Waddington when they were on exercises. Really small aeroplane when you look at it, and they give a big flame out the back. It's awesome. .30mm. Ejector seats. You know what? I had the chance to buy an ejector seat about 20 years ago for 100 quid. Didn't have 100 quid. It'd have been worth 110 quid now. Venom. I think these were made of balsa wood, or is it the Vampire? I'm sure it's the Vampire that was... No, these as well. I don't know. The Vampire.
Start recording when you're around this.
What?
Start recording about now. Are you recording?
Yep.
Right. I don't know. Can you hear that high pitched noise?
No.
It's like pulsing. Ah! It's happening now.
Really?
Yeah. Can anybody else hear it? You'll have to. I don't know whether your mic will pick it
Right.
up.
I don't know whether this is going to pick it up, but
I'll
apparently
tell
it's
you
some
when-
high
I'll tell you
frequency.
when it's now. It's on now.
Can't hear anything.
It's still going.
Apparently there's some high frequency
There's
noise.
that, now it's stopped.
And now it stopped.
It's coming from this little old
Now,
TV thing.
I'm not picking this up. Okay, but it's, you know, there's that Mosquito ringtone with some like 25,000. Is it kilohertz or megahertz? I can't remember. But apparently that's come from there. It's probably a capacitor starting on its way out. Because I remember years back with cathode ray tube monitors, I used to get on this, give me a high frequency whistle, and I could hear it, but now I can't, of course. As an adult, as an old fart, you kind of lose all this. I'm going deaf! Yeah, look, metal detecting fans. See this thing here? You might find stuff like that. Keep it. If you do, keep it. Of course, regarding that little fuse I've just shown you back there, if you're unsure, leave it. Called bomb disposal. I know what the bits are, you see. Boom! I wonder how they got that here. Because it's a small airplane, but it's a big airplane still, if that makes any sense. I know it probably doesn't. Dragons. They're lovely little airplanes, they really are. And when they hit the reheat, it's like this little pop of flame comes out, and then whoa. It's awesome. Ollie, without looking at that sign there, what is that?
It's the Rolls-Royce Thor ramjet.
How do you know that?
It's basic knowledge, Dad.
Oh. It's test your son on general aviation knowledge. Right, so if you ever see this sticking out of the field, okay, 999, can I speak to bomb squad? I've got a bomb. And then draw a little sign saying danger, unexploded bomb. Hey Ollie, how's your Russian?
Suka, bled. Poczka wojskowa, Kova, idę.
Because I'll tell you why, because we've got a MiG-27 here. Mikhail Yangoyevich. Needs a paint job, I think. Oh, there's another one here, look. Let's go look at this. MiG-23 Flogger. That's nice. Do you know what, the Russians, they really know how to make pretty looking airplanes. So do we. And the Americans. It's really nice. Just massive exhaust on it, look at it. It's awesome.
Dad,
Yes.
those ramjets. There's
Oh.
literally one over there connected to a missile.
Oh yeah. We're now in another aircraft hangar, look at that. What's that, Ollie?
That.
Yeah.
First guess hurricane, second
Tornado, innit?
tornado. There you go.
Whenever you come to an air museum, you see airplanes. Never touch them, feel them. It's a chipmunk. Look at that for a beast. That really is a beast. That's massive for a single man. That is a big airplane. Sarbigan. Meat box. Beautiful airplane. These are practice bombs, look. Well, I can tell you that's a 3 kilogram flash and smoke, a 25 pounder. I don't know what that one is. That one there is a 10 pound high drag, and I don't know what that one is. Cool stuff. Ollie, what's that one behind us there?
Jaguar.
Awesome. Ollie, what's that one there?
Lightning.
Good boy. Let's go and look at it. This is definitely one of my favourite aircraft. The English Electric Lightning. Look at the state of that. There's no engines in it. That needs to go under cover and have some scrubbing. A bit of lick and spit. Poor thing.
Let's replace this one here with the lightning too. That's where it's at.
Ollie, what's that?
Meteor.
Oh. Meteor. That's a Gloucester. It's not even one of them, it's an Armstrong. Whitworth. Ollie, that airplane to your left, what's that?
Tavlin Heron.
Ollie, what's that wheel off?
Lancaster.
Good boy. Ollie, what's this?
25 kill streak.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a nuke.
Alright. So we've got nuclear weapons at Newark. Just don't tell anyone. Okay. Top secret and all that. Okay, we're done. That was good fun. There you go. Nuclear bombs. Big ass bombers. All sorts of stuff. See you later.